Palmdale is legit.
Oh yeah. Well, honestly, the scene in Palmdale like is kind of like not too active.
Yeah, it's
mostly like a Smash 4 community. So I mean, Smash 4 is fun to play,
but if you want melee, you gotta go for it.
You know, I'd rather do PM or melee.
Yeah, it's just not for me. Okay, so we got Erik against Schmoofy. So
oh, yeah. Let's see, and this is a test for Erik. If he can take out Schmoofy's Falco, then I'll definitely.
So if I remember correctly, I think they've played enough before, and Erik generally comes out on top.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and if you think about it, we saw him against Squid earlier, and like held his own. He didn't win, but he held his own, and like Squid is a really good Falco, and you know what? I know Schmoofy, and Schmoofy's no Squid.
And he's getting a massage, getting a back massage right now, trying to loosen him up.
It's probably
crucial.
It is, especially if you're wearing a suit all day. Like it kind of, you need a little bit of.
Oh yeah.
I love it though. I wish every event was like this.
I think every Smasher should be given the obligatory girlfriend if you're really good, and she has to be really good at massages and follow you around and just rub your shoulders.
That has some really interesting. I don't know how you set that up, but when you do, I'm going to be a really good Smasher.
Oh yeah, I'll work on it. All right, they're getting right into it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Can't do anything off that. So the funny thing is, all the crazy like up B stuff and all the fast movement Pikachu can do. Schmoofy does a lot of it with his platform movement.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's kind of that sucks.
He gets the read. Oh,
Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefield. You gotta be so accurate recovering on Battlefield.
Yeah, it's so weird. And
kind of sad.
Yeah, it's like a little like, come on, like, and this is the most like neutral stage, so it's like you're gonna play on it a lot, and it sucks that it has that like glitched edge.
I cry every time. So really in this matchup, it seems like Pikachu's just gonna want to just get Falco off stage, because even if Falco gets Pikachu off stage, it still has a way better chance at recovering.
Yeah, it can become a really long edge guard. It's just hard to like kind of cover all the different things Pikachu can do, and they happen so fast.
But if you can read Pikachu going for the ledge, just rising invincible there.
Yeah, and then
that's gonna shut it down.
And like you can see it in matches of Mango against Axe, where like he makes it look easy to edge guard because he gets the read and he just kills you. Speaking of killing,
that's the danger of rolling on platforms. There's only so many places you can go.
So the interesting thing is that like that Schmoofy just keeps running at him. He keeps running at Erik, and it just takes like a lot of. You have to make some good calls because you can get punished so easily.
When Falco's just jumping at you.
When he's jumping at Pikachu, because you can get grabbed, and this happens.
Oh.
Well, that's not what's supposed to happen. Commentator's curse, I suppose.
You know, I feel like commentator's curse isn't a real thing. I feel like commentator's curse is us being like vigilant of what's going on, the players also understanding the same thing, and then it just happens. You know?
I agree. I actually agree with that a lot. Yeah, it's at that moment where you're talking about something and you recognize it, so of course you're going to notice it. But there's so many other times he'll drop an edge guard, or that kind of situation will happen, and you don't say anything because you weren't talking about it.
Yeah, because you're talking about, you know, girlfriends giving you massages.
Right.
And Smash Bros. And while we're off topic, Erik actually like SDs twice.
Yeah, he was having some trouble with that against Squid, so I hope that doesn't like affect him.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like really easy to do that as Pikachu, or if it's just a mind thing going on with him.
I imagine with the up Bs it would be, but he seems to be SDing just like air dodge off, so I don't know. Not a Pikachu main, so I don't know what exactly he's going for.
I don't know any Pikachu mains other than Erik.
Yeah, there really aren't.
It's more so just like to make a statement, you know. I actually like that a lot.
No, it's cool.
You're picking someone just to be like, hey,
I like this character.
I could pick the best character in the game, but I'd rather pick something more unorthodox because, you know, maybe it's just more fun to me, or maybe I just want to make a statement and say, hey,
and sometimes
that player I can still do this.
That's true, and sometimes the playstyle clicks with you better.
Yeah, definitely. Even if it's only a few subtle things that are different, you know, just like why someone would pick Falco over Fox. They're generally the same, but they have a different combo game and a different recovery.
Yeah, and just one, like a lot of Spacey mains can play both, or like have some knowledge of both, but you pick one for a reason. One just kind of resonates with you a lot better.
Exactly.
A little big punish.
And the tech chase is going.
Ooh,
Getting
okay.
pressured. Oh. Another great dare.
Yeah, and that's Falco's main thing in this matchup. You just want to dare as much as you can.
So what exactly would you say are the advantages of Pikachu in this matchup other than just the off-stage up airs?
I think Pikachu has the ability to run around and stuff a lot of Falco's approaches, like with neutral air or even up air. Like, you can stuff the laser game pretty good, and you just have the maneuverability kind of like Fox. Like, he gets compared to like a poor man's Fox quite a bit, but that's kind of the reasoning. Like, he's fast enough to maneuver like that.
Sakurai, what were you thinking?
He wasn't.
You should have given Pikachu a better back air. Like back air.
Right? You should have gave Pikachu like a shine.
Oh my god.
Just like something
It would make
ridiculous.
sense though.
Kind of,
Pikachu
yeah, like the
shine.
lightning just, or like some electricity coming out of
Yeah.
him. Yeah, that would make way more sense.
He's like, nah, I just have a reflector in my pocket that somehow
Pops you up.
envelops my entire body whenever I want it to.
On frame 1, and it's invincible.
I can jump out of it, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and that's
Ooh,
Ooh, that was actually gnarly.
Okay, so Schmoofy needs to be careful with this. Like, this is a good point where you want to take a lot of, like, as much, yeah, you want to get a combo and just, like, you can get into Eric's set this way.
Seems like he's really going for the pillars a lot, when you really could be mixing it up with something else. You know, if you go for the pillars every time, sometimes it works, but, you know, you have to be in the right, perfect position. You know, it's better to come down on them rather than rising. So, I mean, it can get predictable if it's not completely up.
Yeah, a lot of it is percentage based, and that was a sick read. Yeah, generally against floaties you want to like down air and up tilt and stuff, but Schmoofy just likes doing down air shine, which if it works,
It's fun.
yeah. No, it's
It's
fun.
really fun. It's almost addictive.
That's pretty much the reason I started picking up Falco, and then just realized I loved everything else about it.
Super fun.
Multi-shine. Yeah, so Schmoofy, or Eric's in the lead here.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, he probably would have won the last game if he didn't have to kill himself
Yeah.
sometimes. And it seems like, you know, he's a really solid player. He just has to work on
Yeah.
mitigating that as much as possible.
Yeah, these unfortunate SDs.
Oh, the jabs. The holy jabs. Oh, and the dashes.
Don't actually work.
That's scary to me. This Pikachu.
And that could easily be it. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
That's
it looks like
it.
it's going to... Oh, it's a best of 5 here.
Yeah.
So we got 1-1. Very close matches. It could literally go either way. Most definitely.
Yo, Ricky, who won the first game? Okay. You just said 1-1, but I thought about it. I'm like, wait, is that true? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he SD'd a lot.
Yoshi's. Wasn't it?
Pretty sure. Yeah, it was.
Sorry, I kind of yelled into the mic there, but yeah. And, okay, they won Yoshi's first, but willing to let him go back. I wish I knew why this was, like, good for Pikachu.
Is it? This is a good Pikachu stage?
Well, I'm assuming it is because Eric struck here. Like, they struck here initially, so that means Eric's okay with going here. And Eric is going back. Like, he's okay with letting Schmoofy go back, even though he won the first game there.
Maybe there's just other stages that he would rather
Not play on.
go to compared to this one. Because this is more like similar to a battlefield. Except, you know, it doesn't have the weird like recovery edge where you have to see.
Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense, yeah. He just might, yeah, the other stages just might be worse for him.
Yeah, the only bad thing about this one, I'd say, is just the element of randomness.
It's kind of annoying because, like, almost every stage has that, like, even to a
Yeah.
subtle degree.
Well, yeah, Pokemon Stadium.
Fountain of Dreams.
Dreamland has the wind, which is super annoying.
Yeah, it comes into play the least, but it can happen. It could definitely make an effect.
I actually had like one of the scariest experiences in my Smash life the other day. I was playing my friend in Fox Dittos on Melee, and we were on Dreamland, and I was pretty much shielding because he was gonna kill me, and then he just started charging up smash, and the wind blew him close to me, and so he was out of range at first. But then I was like, oh my god, this isn't gonna happen, is it? And then
It's
he
like, oh, I know
freaking
that I
up-smashed
spaced it.
me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I did not expect the wind to push him that close. I was like, okay, I can like lower my shield. Like,
Right,
I
like
think
he's
he
gonna
was-
whiff. I'm gonna punish him. It'll be
Yeah.
great.
I don't think he was planning it either. He was surprised as me. We were laughing so much.
And those are those moments where we gotta be like, I planned that. I'm so good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The whole part of being a good player is playing off the accidents.
Exactly.
Making things on purpose.
Ooh, that was a nice follow-up. He was just covering around the stage. Ooh.
The party hat's really making a big difference.
The horn.
He said, I'm ready to party.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, and he keeps going for that edge a lot. And it makes sense because if you don't, then, you know, Falco can easily punish you. But it seems like Schmoofy's getting a lot of reads on that, just covering that option.
And with the over 100 get up, it's like it's even riskier to go for because he takes longer to get off.
Yeah, it makes it way more viable. And that was a great up tilt.
That hitbox is so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it's hard to DI too. I think you can very minimally DI because no matter where they hit you, like, I mean, depending where Pikachu hits you with the up air, it's going to send you a certain direction regardless.
Right. And if it sets you a certain angle, you can't do anything about it.
It's just like, well, it's all dependent on how I want this to go. And that's what's so good about it. When I first started playing against Pikachus, I would ask my friend, like, how am I supposed to DI that? It's so dumb. He's like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, that's just Pikachu.
Yeah, a lot of it depends on whether the Pikachu hits you correctly. Because, like, and also if you're trying to DI it, ooh, okay. It's trying to shorten again.
That is hard, though, honestly.
It is hard.
There's like 3 separate intervals you can hit, right?
Yeah, so you can do the full one. There's a mid one that has like a really small window, like a few frames. Probably even less, actually. Probably like 2 or 1 frame. And
then each one was just 1 frame. Like.
No, the regular shorten is a pretty big window. But the mid shorten, like in between like the full thing and the shorten is difficult. It's really difficult to hit. Like very few people can hit it consistently.
Oh wow! And it looks like he just ran away with that stuff.
Yeah, Erik took game 2. So interesting. So that was actually the stage that Schmoofy won on initially. So and they go back. Yeah, I expected this. He'd go right back. How do you feel about going back to the stage you just lost on?
You know, it depends on the player, but more so it's like you got to think, is this a bad stage? And if no, what do I need to adjust? And if you can figure out what you need to adjust, then I think it's totally fine to go back.
That makes sense.
If you think that the stage is the issue and not your playstyle, then you know, then you got to switch.
Yeah, it's your own fault to go back.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Schmoofy was thinking, hey, I just need to play a little bit better. There was something, like on the last stock, there was, regardless of what stage it was, it seems like he was just getting like reads, and he was getting the tech chase on him. So
yeah, the stage isn't making the tech chases, so you might as well go back.
Yeah.
I just try not to do the salty run back where it's like, oh, that was dumb, I should have won, let's go back.
Oh yeah, because then it's just emotionally charged. And
yeah, and then you're probably just
collected,
and you make the same mistakes, and yeah.
That's the thing, like you play best when you're calm and confident, and you know like what you're supposed to do. Rather than just like, oh, I'm super mad, I'm gonna go Super Saiyan right now, and just like go hella tech skill.
Which is easy as a spacey. Like when you know you can just spam tech skill, like it's tempting.
But then there can also be those moments where it's like, oh, I just fast fell off stage.
Oh yeah, it's a rough life.
Oh. Is that a roll? Did he
I think, yeah, I think he did.
Right back in there.
So a solid 1-stock lead. Like as much as people like to say 1-stock isn't a lead, I feel like this is a matchup where it definitely is, especially for Pikachu.
And on the stage.
Yeah.
Too, against Falco.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's on the wrong end of it for sure.
Oh, he's getting stuffed by those jabs. Looked like he was gonna go for it again, but he got him with the shine.
Okay, there he gets the short net.
That's exactly how he should be doing it.
Yeah, Schmoofy is just so fast with those waveland platform nonsense.
I didn't even realize he was this good at Melee. I thought he just had like a really solid Falcon in PM, but...
Yeah, no, he started in Melee as far as I know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know him as a Melee player, but yeah, he plays PM and does pretty well.
I think it's better if you start in Melee too, because the timings are so, like the windows to execute things are so much smaller in Melee that if you can like wave dash and do all the tech in Melee, if you go over to PM, it's almost like, oh, well this is actually way easier.
Yeah, it's more forgiving as opposed to the other way around. It's like, I knew these timings in PM, like why isn't it not
Why
working
can't I
in Melee?
dash dance? Why am I literally turning around?
That's the weirdest thing for me. The dash dancing is so different.
Yeah, it's way different. Because in Melee, you have to like mash the analog stick really hard, and there's like you have to hold it a little bit longer before you start running. Whereas in PM, it's just you instantly, whenever you have a direction, they just start going that way.
Yeah, and if you're not used to it, especially like when you're trying to do a combo or like you know neutral, you're not thinking about it that much. So I think it has to do with the way Brawl is made with like dead zones and stuff, where it registers. So it creates that weird effect of like how hard you have to hit the stick.
And it looks like he's about to go and take his own
Yeah.
to the bank.
He's looking like, I want to play Squid. You get out of my way. Oh, I thought that was going to be a shine.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah,
Is he
even
going
Eric's like,
first?
man, I wanted to like,
wanted
wanted
to
to
kill
be
you
a full
myself.
fight. Yeah, exactly. Because they were having a good game.
Is that 3-1?
Yeah.
That's it? Okay. At least he's a good sport about it. Seems like he's still enjoying himself.
It's more just like, oh, that was fun. Like, I want to keep going. Like, that sucks that it happened that way.
Yeah, especially because these guys play each other a lot.
It's interesting. I haven't seen a lot of Salt this tournament. I don't know about the PM side, but in Melee, everyone's been kind of like, all right, good game. Like,
Yeah.
maybe something about wearing suits that you feel like, I got to be civilized.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? I'm a businessman today.
Yeah.
I can't begin emotion.
No, like, I'm looking good. I don't want to mess this up. So, you know what? Well done. Well done, sir.
Well played, friend.
Exactly.
Let's go get some coffee.
That actually does sound good.
Yeah, not really a coffee guy. Maybe Starbucks just because it tastes like ice cream. But like
Depending on what you
Frappuccino. Frappuccino.
Oh, I do love Frappuccinos.
I
No,
actually, have you had Americano and you get white chocolate in it?
No,
Have
actually,
you had
that's
Americano before?
No, I don't. I usually get like lattes and stuff. But what's the Americano? It's just like coffee and water or something?
It's almost like an espresso. It's like really, really strong. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but just this one girl recommended it to me that worked there, and I tried it, and I was like, wow, this is
It does sound
actually
good.
really good. Yeah, try it out if you're ever like super tired.
I just love coffee anyways. I'll probably just drink it, yeah.
Do you like the coffee ice cream?
Depends on where. Like
Cold
just-
Stone?
I actually haven't had it from Cold Stone.
Really?
I'll give it a shot. I don't really go to Cold Stone that much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I ate Cold Stone like every day for a year because I used to work there.
I used to work at an ice cream shop too.
Yeah?
So that was why, yeah, I used to eat every day. Like, they're like, oh, you're going to get sick of it. You can have whatever you want, but you're going to get sick of it. Nope.
It's not that I got sick of it, but I had to have smaller and smaller portions. Because before I worked there, I could have like the gotta have it size, and I could just
Right.
chow down on that.
You're like,
but now
"Oh,
it's
shit."
like the kid size as much as I can do, because it's like Cold Stone ice cream is so rich.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, damn, can I really eat all this myself?
You can just feel it. Like, all right, I've had enough. My body can't take anymore.
I'm not 14 anymore. Like I
Seriously?
can't just shove ice cream down my
Just say more. Oh, I know. That was good times. It's like they didn't know who they were doing with. I'm not gonna get sick of this. Even and it becomes a habit too, where
What?
it's like, I just gotta get something. Like you don't know how to not eat something when you're at work.
Yeah, especially when it's slow and you're just like,
Might as well.
what would be fun right now? Ice cream, right?
What haven't I tried?
Yeah, there's actually are you like a mocha fan?
I'm learning to like it. I usually just like regular coffee, but like mocha and chocolate, like coffee and chocolate's pretty good.
Right. So I have this incredibly delicious mocha creation, and I don't know if we're still streaming right now, but
I don't know if it's recording, but hey, if it is.
yeah. Well, if we are, you guys got to try this out. Go to Cold Stone, get the chocolate devotion, but substitute half coffee, half chocolate to make it mocha, and then substitute the chocolate chips for roasted almonds. It literally tastes like a
That's-
mocha coffee, delicious.